Here's the dark psychology why love bombing works, especially on smart people. She thought she had met the perfect man. Charming, attentive, always available, and always supportive. Sent long emotional messages, planned the most elaborate dates, made her feel seen, special, and completely understood. See, all that affection wasn't love, it was strategy. He mirrored her values, exaggerated his accomplishments, positioned himself as her ideal partner. He made sure that she could trust him completely and always depend on him. And once she bonded with him emotionally, that's where he struck. He started to slowly isolate her from her own family and position himself at the center of every single decision that she made. And what started as seemingly love is actually the groundwork for something even darker. But before I get into that darker reason, if you enjoy looking at the why behind crimes, understanding more of the psychology behind criminal behavior, go ahead and hit that follow button and then comment down below any dark psychological tricks that you might want to get discussed next. Why does love bombing work on people, especially those who might be considered smarter than the average person? Well, the first reason is it hijacks the reward system. The overwhelming attention releases two chemicals, dopamine and oxytocin, the chemicals tied to bonding and trust. See, your brain builds that connection before the logic can ever catch up. The second reason is it creates emotional reciprocity. See, when someone showers you with affection, attention, and kindness, often you would want to reciprocate that back to them, whether that be your time, some trust, the worst cases, your vulnerability. The third reason is it accelerates intimacy too fast to doubt. See, love bombers do this quickly on purpose. They don't want you to think, they want you to feel. As we all know, emotional decisions generally aren't the greatest ways to make decisions. The fourth reason, generally smart people are more vulnerable to flattery. See, the more accomplished someone is, more powerful it feels when someone finally does get them, especially on that deeper level. And manipulators know this and use it to their advantage, because by the time the crack showed in Harold Henthorn, it was already too late. He ended up having full emotional control. His wife trusted him completely, so much so that when they went to a remote part in the Rocky Mountains, she ended up falling to her death. And when investigators went to look at the scene, they found her death to be suspicious. This all didn't start with a crime. It began with love bombing, the psychological trap that made his intentions unnoticeable.